Welcome back. Okay, in the last session, we understand how to create a simple web server within 10 minutes. I hope you have done the practice and that application is up and running. Okay, so in this session, we are going to understand another important thing. Suppose if you see, this server will respond only for this request. Okay, if the request is like this, or if you have a forward slash, then only this server is going to respond. But in some situations, we need to read some other information, suppose users or products or any other resource details. Suppose, for example, so if you want to read user details from this farmer's friend web server. So in this situation, how to deal that? Okay, so simple. So here I have just created a array with user details. So here I'm just because right now we didn't enter into the database, that's why I'm just hard coding the user details into a variable. So users like Virat, Rohit and Gil, and I just provided user ID and name and email ID. Email. So simple array. Suppose here, so how to build a route for that? So it's a simple, just add another if condition, in that. So if request dot URL is strictly equal to forward slash and users. So in this format, suppose localhost after the domain name, if you give a user the resource name, at the time, yes, we are going to read the information from this local variable, or in future, if you have a database, we need to send a request to the database and we need to get the user's details and we need to send it back to the user. So right now, just consider this is our simple database. So that we need to read information from this local variable and we need to send it. So response dot write. So, and whenever you're sending information, please send that in a JSON string. So, why we need to pass only JSON string, that we can discuss in detail in coming session. So, just follow some basic rules. That's JSON.stringify and just pass your array of users information. That's it. And then the response dot end. Simple. Then our application is ready to serve user details also. Okay, now let's see. Suppose if your application is up and running, please stop it because we have done updates right to that app.js file. So that we should start and we should restart one more time. So that's the node app.js. So that and now again application is up and running at 3000. So now if you see, you will get users details at this address. So go back and hit that URL. So you will get the user details. Okay, hopefully you have experienced this already with JSON placeholder, right? So if you see, this is same. This is same. Okay, they have built a web server, and if you hit that URL, okay, if you just hit that address with that resource name, post is the resource. So then he's just responding with 100 posts information in the form of array. Okay, so here a lot of resources are there. If you go with the comments, it will respond with comments. So let's do the same kind of thing. Like post information is there, right? So let's build our application also to respond for the post for learning purpose only. So because actually we are going to build application for farmers friend there, maybe we don't require this post information for learning purpose. Okay, I'm just maintaining post information also into separate array. Just save it. I just copied from the same JSON placeholder response. Okay, you can copy from the same place. So our posts are ready. So now we should add another route. I'm just copy pasting to save some time. But please, while you are doing now, please practice. Just write down everything. So don't copy paste. Okay, that post information is there, and here again the post information. Again here also, if The user is requesting for the post information, and we are going to send that array of post information by converting it to the JSON string. That's it. Our application is up and running. Definitely, it is going to serve post information also. But now, what we need to do? Because first we have done some changes, right? So stop the server and run the server one more time. Of course, very soon we are going to install NodeMon, okay, to avoid this rerunning the applications every change. So for now, okay, let's go with the simple basic. So our application is up and running. Let's see whether we will get information for this address. So see, we got the hundreds post details. Okay. If you want, you can just check 100. Okay. Just 100. So every item is there. Because our server also working in the same way. So how JSON placeholder is working. So now you got the idea, right? How it is working. So for practice purpose, the assignment is just create posts, comments, albums, photos, and to-dos and users. Just copy from this JSON placeholder only, don't worry. But our application also should respond for these resources. Okay, if you just mention the resource name after that domain name, and definitely our application should also work similar fashion, but for learning purpose. So in the next session we need to understand another important thing. Suppose if you see, if I give a URL like posts and I need a specific user details at the time, how to build a route, how to build a route with the help of Node.js. So that we can learn in the next session. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. So please do practice. If you don't do practice, it's very difficult to understand. If you do practice, it's very easy. Okay, if you didn't understand anything, just ping me in the comment section. Definitely, I will reply on that. Of course, I didn't explain what is get, what is post, and what is put, and what is CRUD operations, what is the definition of HTTP. Don't worry. Slowly, we are going to enter into each and everything, and I'm going to explain each and every topic in detail. Okay, first, please do practice and just habituate and understand the fundamentals. Thank you, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.